Good morning, first grade, and welcome to Phonics. This morning, we are going to be doing a lot of review this week also because it is actually, we're almost done with all of our phonics, which means we get to start some fun books afterwards. But we are all in review because we have learned all that we're going to learn in first grade, and a few other things too. So, this week we are going to review a lot with you about all the things that we've learned in the past. Last week I know we reviewed vowel digraphs and consonant digraphs, our diphthongs, and many more things. So today we're going to have a lot of fun. Oops, okay. And we're going to review our, what do we call these? Yes, our final stable syllables. And so we call those final stable syllables because it's final because we find them in the final position of words, so at the end of the word. And we call them stable because they don't change, right? So today we're going to review those together and we're going to come up with some words, and then I'm going to do the worksheet with you to code those words on our phonics sheet. But first, I do not have my cards with me, so you should have your sheet like this. If you don't, you can look on mine. Okay, hopefully you can see that. Okay, and down here at the bottom it says final stable syllables, and those are all the ones that we have learned this year. And I put some more up on the board because we've talked about them, and so we're going to do those too. But let's review here. We're going to say we're going to review them just like we would in class. So remember, we say final sound B-L-E, bull, like bubble. Okay, we say what they are. All right, so let's start here with a B-L-E. We say final sound B-L-E, bull, like bubble. Final sound D-L-E, dull, like candle. Final sound F-L-E, full, like ruffle. Final sound G-L-E, gull, like bugle. Final sound P-L-E, pull, like staple. Final sound T-L-E, tull, like bottle. Final sound Z-L-E, zull, like puzzle. And final sound T-I-O-N, shun, like lotion. That one's a tricky one for us still. I still see people spelling it S-H-U-N, and it sounds like that, but remember, shun, the T-I kind of make that, shun, T-I-O-N, says the sound shun, okay? So, just to review also, when we see those final stable syllables in a word, we code them with a bracket. That way it helps us recognize, oh, there's a final stable sound, and you can remember, oh, B-L-E says bull, like bubble, okay? And it can help you sound out the words and put those pieces together while you're reading or while you're writing. And so hopefully, as you've been reading and writing, you've noticed these. And maybe when you're spelling a word, you're like, oh, man, I don't know how to spell this. And then you're like, oh, I remember in phonics, that's how T-I-O-N says shun. And you're writing the word lotion, okay? So what we're going to do first is we're going to come up with some words. We can use the same words that were on our sheet. And then, or we can create new words. So as you're doing this on your paper or on a board, come up with some more words. I'm probably not going to write as many because I don't have as much room as you do. But I want you to create more words. So at least maybe 2, let's just say at least 2, if not 3, for each sound, okay? All right, so let's do it together. I'm going to probably write 1 if 2 if I have room. But then I want you to write some more too on your papers, okay? Let's go ahead and get started. So I'm going to use green, and hopefully we can see that together. Okay, so I have final sound B-L-E, bull, like bubble. So let's come up with a word that has bull in it. Oh, let's just write bubble because we know bubble. Bull. Bubble. And so we know when we code the word bubble, we put our bracket around the B-L-E. Now, I'm not coding the entire word right now. I'm just focusing on my final sounds, okay? Bull. Let's see if we can come up with any more. Let's see. Bubble. Oh, I got one. Marble. Marble. All right, let's do some full sounds. F-L-E. And we know that all these E's are silent, too. So I'm going to write ruffle, because that's one word. Put my bracket around F-L-E. Let's go on to D, dull, like candle. Candle, D-L-E. Put my bracket around it. Okay. And again, if you have more words, you are to be writing these down for me, okay? P-L-E, pull, like, staple. Put my bracket around the P-L-E. All right, let's do this one. T-L-E says tull, like bottle. I know another one right off the top of my head. Little, my little friends. Okay. Let's go up here to G-L-E. Go, like, I've got a different one. We can write bugle. We can also write, I'm going to write the new one. Gargle. Okay. C-L-E, cool, like, now this one wasn't on our sheet, but we've had it before. I know one. Cycle, like you're going to go cycling, cycle, C-Y-C-L-E. Cool, like, cycle. Zo, like, puzzle. Shun, like lotion, or nation. Okay. Or you could write celebration. Any of these words. Okay. So these are just a few to get our brains working and remembering those final stable syllable words. So keep writing, pause the video, and keep doing that. If you are ready to go and you are ready to code the words on your worksheet, I'm going to take you to my workspace, and we're going to code those together, okay? So here we go. We are on lesson 137. Whoops. Okay, 137. So that way you can get your sheet out and ready. And I always have this with you too. Okay. Here we go. So, get my setup here. And I'm going to do this sheet with you today. So, I'm going to bring you down here. All right, so we are on lesson 137. Remember that we are skipping 1 through 18, just for time purposes. And so, we're going to code these words together today. I figured you could see it better if I do it like this. So, number 19, the word is rattlesnake. Rattlesnake. So I'm going to start at the beginning. I know my A has a short vowel A, so I'm going to put a breathe over my A. I also see my final stable syllable, tull. So I'm going to put a bracket around the TLE, cross out my E. Also going to put my accent mark here, at, tull. All right. I also know that it is a compound word, rattle and snake. Put it together, we have rattlesnake. And I know my A says A like a long vowel because of my magic E. And so he loses all its powers, rattlesnake. So then I'm going to draw my line to the rattlesnake. Number 20, the word is candlestick. I'm going to start at the beginning. I have a K. I'm going to put a K back on my C. And I'm going to put a breathe over my A. Dull is my final stable syllable. And mark out my E, I'm sorry. Candle, stick. So I have a compound word, candle and stick. So I'm going to put my line to break it apart. I'm going to put a breathe over my I because it's a short vowel. I, st, I, k, CK. That's one of our spelling rules. And we know CK says k. Like, good, duck. So I'm going to cross out my C. So, do you see the candlestick? Boop. Great job, friends. All right, let's go to the next one. Staples. St. We know ST is a blend. St. A. I'm going to put my macaron over my A. PLE says pull. Staples. S. My S is a suffix. I'm going to box it up because if I take it away, staple is a word. More than one, so staples. And it's a hard S. I'm going to put a line through it. Staples. All right, and I'm going to draw my line to the staples. Dribble. My short vowel I says is. I'm putting a brief over the I. BLE says bull, like bubble. Cross out my E. Don't forget your accent mark. Dribble. And so I'm going to draw my picture up to the little girl or boy dribbling the ball. 23, cycle. Hey, we did this one. Very good. Here we go. So this C says S like an S would. So we're going to put do you remember the word? Sedalia under the C because it reminds us that it says Sinak. Cycle. That wouldn't make sense. So we know it can try. We'll try it a different way and we make a sound. I. We know my Y can make an I sound like cry. So I'm going to put a dot and a line above it to remind myself that it says I. And then CLE can say cull, like cycle. Okay? Cycle. And so I'm going to draw my word to the motorcycle. Number 24. Here we go. Bridle. Bridle. Yes, bridle. Okay. I'm going to put a macron over my I. DLE says dull. Cross out the E. And then this is actually on the horse. That's what that is called. All right. Number 25. The word is eagle. I do see a vowel digraph, so I'm going to underline the vowel digraph. My E is saying its name here, so I'm going to put a macron over the E and cross out the A. GLE says gull. Eagle. Number 26, carnation. This is a big one. Carnation. All right. I'm going to put a K back on my C. R. That is a combination, so I'm going to put a swoop. A. Have a long vowel A. And then shun. I'm going to put a bracket around my shun. TION says shun. And then I'm not done. This is the first one in this one. I have a V, C, C, V word. Vowel, consonant, consonant, vowel. Because it has more than one syllable. All right. I have my other hand on the phone. So I'm going to clap. Clap and see where we're going to put our line for the syllable words. Ready? Go. Carnation. So I'm going to put it right after the AR. Carnation. See how we did that? Carnation. And then the picture to the flower, that is actually called a carnation. Perfect. All right, friends. So I hope that when we were reviewing today, it came back to you how we code these words and how we can find them whenever we're reading and writing and coding words. So I hope that this was helpful for you. And now, if you would like to do the back, go ahead and do that. Read it and answer those questions. Oh, actually, you don't even have to read it. So you're using the words to describe. So you have to look at the picture, use these words to create sentences. Okay? I'm very proud of you. You guys are working hard this week. And keep up the awesome work. Also today, you should have the reader already. Reader 51, a fable about a mouse and cow. That one will go along with our lesson today. So if you will read or have your reader 51 and make sure if you've already read it, just read it again. Practice makes great work, right? All right. Keep up the awesome work. I'm proud of you, friends. Bye-bye.